Yo, what's good, everybody, man? We out here with some strange and crazy TikToks out here now. It's a lot of shit going on in the world, and we gotta wake people up out here. Like it's one of those things where at this time in life, at this time in our generation, our kids' generation, or everybody, like it's a lot of obstruction going on. It's a lot of awakening going on. We in that time period, ladies and gentlemen. So in order to wake folks up, we gotta spread this information. So that's what I'm here to do for y'all, man. We're gonna go through some strange and crazy TikToks. And not only strange and crazy, but you know what I'm saying, some shit that's like spiritual, some shit that'll get you going, and just it just makes the whole scenario more understanding so you can be prepared for this shit. So we're gonna jump straight up into it. Uh let's see here. We're gonna start off with the 607 this nigga been.
That's a fact because that's why the God of the Bible created.
Let's start this back, y'all. Hold on.
That's a fact.
All right, we're gonna skip this.
What's dangerous is when the universe pick you and you put on the magic glasses. There's rules that go with them. You can never take them off. You never see things as they're supposed to be. You see things as they are. You can never force nobody else to wear them.
Hey, man, look, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like they took bro out, man, because this man had so much wisdom. This dude really knew what he was talking about, and like the shit that he was saying kind of correlate with shit that's going on now. And if you really take his words, like a lot of shit that Dick Gregory said, you would understand. Like it go over your head at the time, but now you start to see like a lot of shit that he was talking about. He was on point with it for real.
The algorithm, you know what I'm saying? The 808. The 808 exists in the lowest chakra of your body. The majority of content that's related to the 808 is killer or sexual content. The original 808 was even off pitch. So that means it's an actual sound in the track that you don't realize is there that is fucking up your entire frequency.
What's the point of music? Niggas don't know. It's not always to have fun. It's not always to have fun.
Man, RP, Triple X, and Tashion, man, they took brother life, man. Bro was wise too. Like I feel like he said he came from like a really downgraded scenario and kind of elevated himself, and then he started elevating his mentality. And I feel like that's what we all got to do. Like we all got to start doing that, and it starts with speaking your knowledge and being able to reach out to people and let them know how you feel, and vice versa. We got to be able to love each other because it starts with love. The only universal language is love. All animals, all creatures, everything on earth understands love. But it ain't about lyrics. It ain't about words. It ain't about all the emotions, the energy, emotion. It's about love, man. We gotta start spreading love out here.
Sometimes it's to help people find themselves because music is frequency programming.
Yep.
Music is frequency.
It is.
What frequency are you being fed? And to see that I'm really, really actually helping people, bro. Let me be detailed.
Hey man, what would y'all do if bro was still here? Like, how would y'all? Like, I wonder what kind of like person he would be right now. Like, I know he was already on the spiritual shit, but like, I wonder how many more people he would have woke up if he was still alive versus like, him being knocked off and shit. I really do. Like, I really wonder.
18 years old, I was doing sound engineering. So I was playing with frequency. I was playing with equalizers. Now, I think it's it's not a sonar wave. I forgot. It's like an alpha wave or a sonar wave or something like that. I figured out that hertz is to understand the frequency vibration, right?
Yep.
So there's kilohertz. There's hertz, kilohertz, megahertz, right? And then I think it's ultra hertz. If I play with those frequencies, right, I can target certain parts of the mind.
The algorithm.
Excuse me, you were born into a program, a simulation designed to keep you small, obedient, and blind to your own power. For centuries, the Matrix has fed you illusions and called it reality. But right now, the code is breaking. We aren't just.
Hey, man, look, like, It's 2025. Like, if y'all don't understand what's going on in the world right now, like y'all really too far behind. Y'all too far gone for real. Like, if you really falling for the traps and all the shit that's been said and all the fake assassination killings and shit that keeps people distracted. Like, I can't say too much, but it's more than what it's being showed as we see. It seems like it's just getting more and more that way. Like, a lot of people starting to see that shit. Like, and it's crazy because now once you understand to a certain degree or higher, it seems like you can't go below that degree no more. Like, you automatically see everything in that light, no matter what it is, who it is, where it is, when it is. It's just like one of those things that once you go, you can never go back. And that's how it is. Like, you automatically click on that level. Like, you automatically put scenarios together, and everybody should be on that. We got to get more people on this for real.
Human. We are eternal consciousness, star-born beings connected to Pleiades, to Sirius, and to all worlds beyond this hologram. The flesh is temporary, but the soul is infinite. Our opponent has manipulated our thoughts, controlled our choices, and placed AI in human form to influence the script. But here's the thing. The soul cannot be hacked. Consciousness cannot be coded, and love can't be contained. The matrix ends when awareness begins, and we are awake. To those in power, you've had your time. You played your game, it's over. Join the truth and watch the system collapse.
Hey, do y'all know who this man is? Like, do anybody know who this man is? Because he owns something. Like, he really owns something. And it starts with a movement. It starts with one person. And if we all get on that level, we'll be able to elevate. We'll be able to change a lot of shit. Like, a lot. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, like I said, it's just too far gone. It's crazy out here. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, bitch, you.
Why do you work at such a young age?
I'm just a man who's born
Oh, I
each
be
day.
listening to this shit.
Why don't we just say a bunch of things that we know that they'll never cover? Okay, ready, go. Trump Jr. didn't have any silverware in his house. No one thought that was weird? Are we still rolling? Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia put money into Disney, so just know there won't be any girl characters in the next Cars movie. Are we still rolling? This is wild. Why have so many presidents' chefs died? Weird. Boy Scout of America, they renamed itself Scouting America. You know how else changed their name? Sean Combs.
America too far gone. It's too far gone at this point. Y'all need to wake up for real. Wake the fuck up.
Just saying, let's learn something in 2025. I can't believe you guys are still letting me go. This is amazing. I love CNN. Please stop me, Andy, because I will just keep going.
Happy New Year, Whitney Cummings.
Am I still streaming?
Yes.
This is amazing. Why don't we just say a bunch of things?
They asked AI generation, what would humans look like in the future? Check this out. It's far. It's crazy. Look. But it shows the time lapse of what humans will end up being like. Human evolution.
Look, folks, this AI shit is out of hand. Like, this AI shit is above me. I can't. Like, y'all, it's getting too smart out here. It's fucking scary. It's getting too smart out here, y'all. We got fucking bots walking around this shit already. That's just already
We turn to fucking wires.
Oh no.
We turn to wires, and now what does the wires mean? Think about it. What do the wires mean?
We just become technology.
We become the simulation. They asked AI generation.
When you become the simulation, he basically saying like you become the simulation because people gonna have Neuralink, people gonna have fucking chips, all types of shit, and eventually them hoes gonna get bigger. And it's going to take over more of the body, which will cause you to get more electronics, which will cause you to more upgrades, which are bigger upgrades, which are more bigger. Like, eventually, you're going to be a whole fucking cyborg. And it's going to become normalized because babies going to be born in fucking robotic wombs and shit. Like, they already going to be born with the nanobots built in them. Like, it's going to be, like, we got to be able to see through this shit, y'all, for real.
There are people living inside of the earth. It's true.
New information from NASA states that there is a large ocean beneath the Earth's crust, after scientists detected movement below the surface. Around 500 miles below, a large supply of water has been found stored in a rock named ringwoodite. But it gets even crazier. Scientists say that this rock is so huge that it contains 3 times the amount of water on the Earth's surface.
What?
This causes many to believe that there is more down there than we originally thought, possibly
Oh,
even
now?
civilizations. While the news of this discovery was over 10 years ago, it was never talked about. Is the government hiding this information from us?
Possibly.
What do you think? There are people living inside of the Earth.
I think, look, I think the government been hiding a lot of shit from us, y'all. And I think it's at that turning point where you either rolling with the script or you pulling away from it. And like I said, the more of us that pull away from it, we'll be able to decipher more of the intellect that comes with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about like your intuition. Like understand where you at, understand where you going, understand your mind, your life, your body, your soul, your heart. Everything is all connected with everything. I am that I am. Like, look, y'all gotta know this shit. And I'm here to wake y'all up, man. Let's get it.
Now, this is scary. You've all heard about the firmament theory. Well, if you haven't, stick around because there's footage. It's a theory that space is fake and no humans can actually leave the atmosphere. In the clip I'm about to show, a plane actually hits the firmament and crashes. Watch the clip.
I've seen this already. But that shit crazy though. It looks like it. Y'all, hey, look, y'all, hey, tell me something, man. Do y'all think the firmament real? Do y'all believe the firmament? Because I do. Do y'all think, like, when they say they going to space, are they really going to space, or they just going over the ice wall? Let me know down below in the comments. Let me know. And also subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, y'all. We just get started. But let's get it.
You see the side-by-side comparison with the water on the left side of the screen. It's a model plane to show the difference. You notice how the splash of the model plane in the water is very, very similar to how the plane exploded when it touched what we assume is the firmament.
Wait, so hold on. If the plane that shit ain't exploding, bro. Cause like, how the fuck them niggas get back down?
It's like an imaginary barrier that you can't cross, like something more powerful rejecting humans. I think it's interesting, but I also think it's very strange. I am currently live streaming these conspiracies. If you want to watch, press my profile. Now this is scary.
I'll just give you one example. If you go to McDonald's.
Hey, y'all, hey, stop eating McDonald's, y'all. This shit ain't right. It ain't good for you. It ain't good. They got humans in the fucking meat.
Anywhere in the world, you will find French fries, or chips, as you call them, and you will find that they're always made from the same potato, the russet Burbank.
Bro, and they said the potato don't ever fucking mold. What? Y'all still eating them fries? That shit don't ever break down? How the fuck does it break down in your stomach if it don't break down in nature?
Potato. This is a potato from America that's unusually long and difficult to grow, but that's what they want, because when you're McDonald's, you like those red boxes with a little bouquet of very long.
Oh, why y'all think McDonald's is so cheap? Like it's probably the cheapest burger you can get. $5 box, whole bunch of food for $5.
Chips. It looks really good, and so they insist that all their potatoes be russet Burbanks, and they further insist that they have no blemishes at all. There's a very common defect of russet Burbank potatoes called net necrosis, and you've seen potatoes with a little brown line sometimes, or spots that come through it. Well, McDonald's won't buy them if your potatoes have that, and the only way to eliminate that is to eliminate an aphid. And the only way to do that is with a pesticide called Monitor that is so toxic that the farmers who grow these potatoes in Idaho won't venture outside into their fields for 5 days after they spray.
Hold on. So you mean to tell me these niggas spraying the potatoes with pesticides and they not going back outside for 5 days because it's so toxic, and they feed it to y'all people? It's feeding it to people? Y'all feed this shit to people? Man, come on, man. If y'all come on, man. Like, why the fuck them fries be looking so fresh and so good and so like beautiful? Like McDonald's got the prettiest fries, but most the fakest.
And then when they harvest their potatoes, they have to put them in these atmosphere-controlled sheds the size of a football stadium because they're not edible for 6 weeks. 6 weeks. They have to off-gas all the chemicals. So
hell no, bro. If you gotta let potatoes sit for 6 weeks, you might as well not even eat them hoes.
See, the desire for a certain kind of chip leads to a certain kind of agriculture.
All right, someone explain this to me. You see these two rainbows here, all right?
Yeah.
Which are coming from the reflection of this corner and this corner of the glass.
Uh-huh.
Just like this one is here as well, coming from that corner, as well as this one coming from that corner. So when we see a rainbow outside in the sky, shaped like this,
it's the firmament.
Where is that coming from?
It's the firmament.
The only explanation would be if we were to have some form of rounded glass structure above us. If you've never heard of the firmament, look up the firmament.
It's in the Bible, y'all.
And research and educate yourself. I'm not saying the earth is flat, but it's not a globe.
Hell no.
All right, someone explain.
Questions
Like,
you're not.
I feel like it's more so like not flat, like completely flat, but I feel like it's more so like almost oval shape, but not a complete oval, like half an oval or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit like this, and then over the edges, it's a slight, I guess it's a slight fucking curve, but at the bottom it's just like something like hanging lower, like a rock that's been pulled out of a rock, and it's pieces of rock, and I feel like that's where they got the underground shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's just a conspiracy. This is alleged. I'm just putting out my thoughts. So yeah.
Allowed to ask. Why did the owner of the World Trade Center get maximum insurance against terrorist attacks 6 weeks prior to September 11th? Why did the owner have breakfast in the towers every morning except for September 11th? The day before September 11th, Rumsfeld gave a press conference where he talked about trillions of dollars missing.
So basically what I'm getting out of this is they already knew, which we already know, but like clearly, why the fuck this man, hold on, this man been going up there every fucking morning for breakfast and shit, and the only day he didn't go was 9/11. Come on now, y'all. Come on now, y'all. Like, come on, bro. He already knew it's gonna happen.
Our financial systems are decades old. According to some estimates, we cannot track $2.3 trillion in transactions.
Why was CNN already there before the attacks with a camera crew ready to film? Why was there an unidentified group of short cells purchased against airline companies right before the attacks? Why was every passenger incinerated in the explosion, but the terrorist passport somehow survived? Why was a report published a year before 9/11 by George W. Bush's administration saying they needed to aggressively expand military power worldwide, but they need a catalyzing Pearl Harbor level event in order to gain public support?
Because they already knew.
Questions you're not allowed to ask.
Clearly.
They don't even hide it anymore.
The season premiere of SNL with Ice Spice.
Ooh, look at us, 3 Gen Z icons.
Aren't you like 40?
No. A long time ago, I met this guy and made a deal where I get to stay 25 years old for forever.
And he for real. Y'all think he playing, but he for real. Adrenochrome.
Got tall fellow, horns, red fur, I don't know, little hoods.
Keyless and Devil.
What? I thought it was like a Times Square Elmo or something.
They don't even.
Bruh. Like I said, once you open your eyes to certain shit, it's like obvious. Even in music, even in symbolism, like even in numerology, even in geology and geometrics and shit. Like it's everywhere. Like once you see, you can't unsee.
The real truth, you better wake up and find out, has been around you all of your life. You just didn't see it. Example, Abraham Lincoln was elected to Congress in 1846.
Yeah,
John Kennedy was elected to Congress 1946. Abe Lincoln was elected president in 1860. John Kennedy was elected president 1960. The names Lincoln and Kennedy both contain 7 letters. Both presidents were particularly concerned with civil rights. Both of the president's wives lost children while living in the White House. Both presidents were shot on a Friday in the head. President Lincoln's secretary was named Miss Kennedy. Kennedy's secretary was named Miss Lincoln. Both were assassinated by Southerners. Both were succeeded by Southerners. Andrew Johnson, who succeeded Lincoln, was born in 1808. Lyndon Johnson, who succeeded Kennedy, was born in 1908. John Wilkes Booth, who assassinated Lincoln, was born in 1839. Lee Harvey Oswald, who assassinated Kennedy in 1939. Both assassins were known by 3 names: John Wilkes Booth, Lee Harvey Oswald. Both names are comprised of 15 letters. President Lincoln was...
And y'all think that shit's a coincidence? Come on. Like, we really gotta get up there, y'all. Like, not saying y'all like the community, but people in general, we gotta be able to wake folks up. And if they not waking up by the end of 2025, beginning of 2026, they probably too far gone. Like, I got a 2-year-old, so like I'm already giving her information. I'm already trying to get her on that level, even though she really don't understand. Subconsciously, she'll get it, and one day she'll be able to look back and be like, yeah, my daddy told me about that. You know what I'm saying? So it really just starts with, it really just depends on how you go, how you would present it, and where you start. Like, the sooner you start, the better off you'll be, because you'll be able to have those ups and downs and be able to move around through shit.
This is a video of a man who claims to have been exiled from the ice wall.
What? This nigga like fucking demon. What the hell? Why his face look like that?
He says that the land beyond the ice wall is perfect and our world is basically a prison. And apparently he was banished here as punishment. Now, in the video, he is speaking another language, but people have translated it and they say that he's talking about how beautiful the world outside the ice wall is.
Right.
Now, the ice wall is something that comes from the idea of the flat earth theories. So, like, instead of having a North Pole at the top of the world and a South Pole at the bottom of the world because it's a globe, the world would be flat and there's just a little ring around it, which is actually Antarctica.
And people still believe the world is a big ball. Like, come on. It's really like, it's kind of like a two-way. I feel like it's a two-way thing. Like, it might be a ball, but at the same time, it's more so curvature in a plane. It's a plane. It even mentions plane in the Bible. It wasn't talking about airplanes. And even airplanes, they call them airplanes. You know what I'm saying? Like, a plane is a level. Like, and whenever they fly, why you think they gotta go to a different country and then go to the country they was heading to instead of just going straight across diagonal across the water or some shit, which is shorter distance, which requires less gas, which would make more sense. But it's like, you can't go to certain areas at certain, you know what I'm saying, certain, you know, for a reason. It's a reason behind it, and that's the reason. They don't want us to see this shit.
Are people that pass away being fed to us? Watch this.
Let me tell y'all something. I need y'all to listen up. Listen up. Them graveyards ain't big enough to fit everybody in them.
Hell no.
The graveyard never got bigger. It always been the same for years and decades.
And I always wondered that, y'all, like, why it seemed like that. Like they upgrading everything. Every fucking thing is getting upgraded. But they don't upgrade graveyard sites. They don't add new graveyard sites. You don't see new graveyard sites with one gravestone in it because it was, you know, newly built and there was only one person that died in it. Like, you see the same old ones that people go to. But what happens? How do they put so many people in those graveyards?
Bro, it never got even bigger, bro. There are nobody in the graveyards. There are nobody in the graveyard. The minute you leave that cemetery or that graveyard, they take those people, bro. They re-dig the people back up and take them with them, bro.
And put them in your food.
and they use them. I'm gonna tell you what they use them for. They use them for shit like Chick-fil-A. You got right there. You got
Bro, because I be like, how the hell y'all got so many burgers? You got all these burger places. You got all these places in the states, multiple states, everywhere. And you selling all these burgers per hour in all the locations at the same, you know what I'm saying? How are we able to, and you still see millions of cows and shit, barns and shit everywhere, all these animals everywhere. Where's all this meat coming from? Where's all this meat coming from?
King right there. Over there, you have Wendy's, bro. I'm telling you this shit, bro. Even in the fucking grocery stores, they put the shit in the packages, bro. Like, I'm not even lying, bro. Then you got Barritos right there, bro. What? I'm trying to tell y'all, trying to put y'all on game.
If this is true, this has got to be one of the sickest, biggest conspiracies of all time. But the thing is, it might not even be that too far-fetched. We know what they feed us at restaurants and fast food places aren't 100% real meat. As always, let me know what you're thinking.
Exactly.
Why did every phone company eliminate removable batteries at the exact same time?
Because they want to always track you.
That wasn't coincidence. That was coordination. They told us it was for design. Slimmer phones, water resistance, but those were just surface level excuses because when you could take the battery out, you had real power. You could shut it all down, cut the signal, kill the tracking, stop the eavesdropping, gone, just like that. Now, press power, swipe off, hold the button, doesn't matter. The phone pretends to be off, but it's not. It still listens, still watches, alarms still work, updates still install while you sleep. Airplane mode, just a feel.
Yeah, airplane mode is still, it ain't really changing shit. It's just making it look like it changed shit. And it really helps as far as the magnet, the radiation that comes from the phone when in an actual airplane. Like it actually helps, but it doesn't like stop everything from working like it seems to, even when you're on the ground. It's pretty much just giving you that, that feel. It's a feel good type of thing because they still track you. A dude did a test with some phones. He had one in airplane mode, and he had one that wasn't in airplane mode. And he went right around the city and put them both in the system and checked the history. Both of them was tracking. The only difference is the one that was in airplane mode didn't track as accurately. It still tracked them, but it didn't track as accurate. So it was like all over the place, random here and there, but it still picked up shit. So that just goes to show you like the airplane mode ain't really none for nothing but the airplanes.
Good toggle. And here's what no one wants to say out loud. Every major brand, every flagship model switched at once. No choice, no alternative, because the system needed you to carry it willingly, everywhere. It became the perfect surveillance tool, not forced into your life, but invited in. It tracks, it listens, it maps your every move. Why did every phone...
It maps your every move, whether you know it or not. Even when it's dead, how you know, like when your phone dead, it still be like iPhone still trackable or findable. Like it still lets you know on the screen. Like, if you lose your phone and it dies, you still able to find that bitch. How? Like the last part, it was okay. That makes sense. But if it dies and you move it, how is it still able to track that movement if it's dead? Like the shit don't be making sense. Shit don't be making sense, man.
There's a theory going around that people who've never broken a bone aren't normal, not special, not lucky, just different. Some say their bones don't break because they're not supposed to, like their body knows something we don't, or worse, that they're not fully human. There's even talk in certain forums, people wondering why these individuals also tend to heal fast, don't get sick often, and sometimes don't even remember major injuries.
I don't get sick that much.
One theory says they're part of a hidden group, a genetic experiment, or something older, something not from here. But here's the weirdest part. A handful of people who've never broken a bone, they all disappeared after sudden freak accidents. Coincidence? Or did something come back for them? So, have you ever broken a bone? There's a
Hey man, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I ain't never broke a bone. I really haven't, and I feel like it's not one of those luck type of things. I just feel like you just gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying, take care of your body, man. Eat right, drink water, do your little exercise. Like I'm not all swollen shit, but you know what I'm saying. I still got some upper body strength for my size, and it's all about maintaining your health. in your wealth, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, not physical. Fuck the physical money. I mean, it's cool, it's great to have, it's needed, but you can't rely and depend on, you know what I'm saying, put your whole life around that, because then you forget the other foundational parts of yourself. And that's where you become a slave within the slave system. And you don't really see what you meant to see as far as your destiny. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna end it right here, y'all. I was really doing a run take. This the first take. But we're gonna do some more TikTok reactions. I need y'all to send me some TikTok, send me some shit so I can go in a chronological order. I have more content. I could probably do more streams, longer streams, better shit. Like I said, it's the first one. But man, there's some strange shit out there, man. It's some strange shit. So we gotta stay awake, man. We gotta be able to wake people up, elevate people, and grow as a whole, not just one person. Because at the end of the day, we all in this thing together. We all in this shit together. We can't quit. We can't give up. No matter what color you are, no matter where you are, no matter how old you are. We like, it's us against us. Like, we gotta be able to have a foundation so that way we can actually move in a strategic way. So I'm gonna let y'all go right now, man. So hit that subscribe button, man. Please show some love. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate every single one of y'all that popped out, showed me some love on the video. But we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do more of this. I'm gonna probably do something like once or twice a week. But yeah, y'all hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share this video, man. Let's get the streams up, let's get the views up. So we can get more content rolling. We can get better quality a foundation and be able to move forward with this. So yeah, man, it was good. Some crazy shit. Y'all stay prayed up. Y'all eat right, do right, live right, be right. I'm out. Appreciate you.